Hi guys, welcome to Vita Deditae Game. We're here again with 4 mugs, 1 mic. There's only 3 of us today. It's myself.
Corey. It's myself.
It's my name is myself.
I'm Kate.
Hi Kate.
Oh god.
Hi guys, welcome to Vita Deditae Gaming. We're here again with 4 mugs, 1 mic. There's only 3 of us today. It's myself, Corey, here today.
I'm Chris.
I'm Kate.
And we're going to talk about some of the hottest gaming news. So let's dive straight into it. So, obviously the biggest thing of contention that's happened in recent memory is the PlayStation Plus price hike in the European region. So
And Australia.
Yeah. So last year, in the Americas, it went up an extra $10, so it currently costs $60 to have PlayStation Plus in America. And now it seems to finally made its way over here. Mm-hmm. So you're going up to, I believe it's €59.99 and €49.99 Great British pounds.
And they haven't said that anything extra is being added.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
they haven't announced anything's actually been added to the service. So this puts it straight above what Xbox Live costs now. So they're no longer competing products. It's an extra.
Is it above
Yeah,
now,
it's an extra £10
Yeah.
more than Xbox Live at the RRP.
And some would argue that Xbox Live is a better service.
It's based on opinion because you get different games.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more in terms of service.
The actual physical
stuff.
online. To be fair, I don't have any problems with PlayStation. I haven't really faced any issues.
Wow.
Okay, so you had more problems with PlayStation.
Than where I have Xbox.
Yeah, but you don't play an Xbox anymore. You don't know what it's like
True.
these days.
True.
So we don't know as of yet. But basically, we're going to be paying more for the same thing.
Yeah.
Now there have been a few rumours going around that are going to be adding some features quite soon with the new Beta update.
Yeah.
So the Beta update was going to include potentially. I've been saying this for a while. I think I've said this on the podcast before. They're going to be adding PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
That would make sense, and I wouldn't mind paying the extra £10 for that.
To about a year for PlayStation Now, that's cool. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's on its own on a service. I think that's like £10-15 a month on its own.
But I think what they should... Well, if they are doing that... Because, when they sent out the survey with the people that they're offering the beta to,
Mm-hmm.
the first survey question was, do you have PlayStation Now?
Mm-hmm.
And at first, when they first sent out the survey, the only answer was yes. Well done, Sony. It's not really a question then, is it really? But then people got in touch with Sony and they're like, oh, really, it's an error. It's a mistake. It's not meant to be like that.
Mm.
But it is weird that they asked that as a first question about it, though.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange. But I think if they do offer PlayStation Now with it, I think they should just offer tiers, because some people might not want it.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they're going to do that,
force
they should,
everyone to pay extra.
I think what they're going to do is force everyone to have the base package. The base package might not even be you get any games. It might literally just be backwards compatibility, where you put your disc in and then you get to play it.
Oh my god, I'd pay for that.
I doubt
I
that.
would pay for that hard.
Didn't they say they couldn't do that?
They said they couldn't do that, but that was a while ago, and things changed basically.
What you can only do with the Pro.
Well, we're sorted though.
Yeah, we're
I will. I think they really need to bring something like this as soon as Xbox really went super hard on backwards compatibility, especially with the past E3 saying they're going to bring back original Xbox games as well.
Yeah.
But it's just on the PlayStation 4 backwards compatibility, it just doesn't exist.
Because they want to put HD on it and sell it you again for £15.
That's basically what they're doing.
Yeah.
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 But I think that they're going to have to go upon a strong hard line here and be like, okay, then this is what people want. They're looking at the nostalgia consoles, things like the SNES console and the NES console that will re-release, and people are chomping these
As
up.
we discussed in past podcast, nostalgia sells.
Nostalgia
100%.
massively. That's the biggest selling point of a lot of games these days. Is people going back and playing. Actually, do you know what? This is the stuff I really like to play. I think that'd be a big step for them if they were to do that. Good 5.0. It's not like they're lagging behind Xbox at the moment.
Yeah.
So they don't potentially need to do anything, but they still want to stay on top of the game. And I think that's the way they'd have to do it.
Well, the new price doesn't come in until the 31st
Of August. Yeah.
Which is when the new software update goes out for the beta to everybody. Well, not to everyone, to the beta, people who've signed up for it.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully,
which is quite interesting. So,
I've signed up for it, so hopefully I get it.
I haven't signed it because there's always a risk of losing your stuff off you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't like doing
as long as the saves are backed up, which all of mine are, because you get
fair
10 gig of space online to back up your saves, so that's fine.
Can you still sign up for it? I might do.
Yeah, you can still sign up for it.
Just
Yeah.
save everything on the
Yeah,
card.
but you're not guaranteed to get it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So there's only a select few people who can get it, and you have to sign. I think you have to go through an NDA process as well.
Yes.
So we won't be able to talk about it.
Oh.
I know it's unfortunate. But yeah, it's looking pretty
This is
cool.
a lot
It'll
of,
come out. It always comes out. Somebody's going to say something.
Yeah.
And as soon as somebody says something, we can comment
There's
on
a lot
it.
of rumours for some cool little changes already, because it's been a big ask that people want to change their PlayStation names. That's apparently rumoured to be in it. I'm very sceptical about this because PlayStation they've been against doing it for ages.
They've never let you do it. It's like, and if you unfortunately regrettably chose XX Superstar Kiss XX when you were 12 years old, and now you're stuck as a 24-year-old
XX
male.
Master. That's very stupid like that.
Exactly, as a 25-year-old bloke, like, well, I ain't got much of a choice now, do I?
I can see why people would want to change their names. Though.
Yeah.
To be fair, you know what? I changed mine because my PlayStation one is Lemonhead 67. Everywhere else, it's Lemonhead 92.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to add me, there you go.
No, mine's the same across everything.
But like,
now mine
what
goes
I'd want
down.
is the same across everything. I'd want Lemonhead 92 on PlayStation.
I have the same from.
I think what you do is, as soon as you bring in the change, let everyone on the system change their name once.
For free.
Yeah.
For free, yeah. Because
And
then after
then
that charge
you have to pay. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
Agreed.
Xbox, they let you do that.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably the way it's going to go. Any other features that are announced on that? I think past PlayStation Now and that, I think it's mostly minor stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, normally with the main numbers, like it's 5 now.
Mm-hmm.
It's update 5, so
it's usually
pretty big.
Yeah.
Normally. But they've had like 4.9, 4.8, and they've just been little incremental.
Yeah. Well, there could be little stuff that doesn't even make it into the changelog that comes in and like, what the hell, this is actually cool. Like PlayStation Boost mode on the PS4 Pro wasn't even in the changelogs, and people just found it as one of the updates. I was like, what the hell is this thing? And then that's really cool.
What are people thinking of the PlayStation Plus games that we've been getting lately? I think they've been pretty good recently.
Yeah. Well, the most recent ones was Until Dawn, and what else was there?
Game of Thrones, Telltale.
Exactly, and the next month's ones are looking really, really good. So you got Just Cause 3, and you got the Freedom Cry DLC for it's like expansion because it's standalone from Assassin's Creed 4, and that looks really, really cool. The quality there is really good. I'm well surprised with dropping Just Cause 3.
It gets to the point where now they're like, how long's the PlayStation been out? 3 years?
2012, isn't it?
So it's about time that they've got some AAA games from a few years ago coming onto the PlayStation
I
Plus.
think Just Cause 3 came out last year.
Was it?
I think so.
I thought it was the year before.
Potentially.
That's how good it is. They're giving it away for free. That's how good.
Well, no, I think it's like it gets people talking about the game again because it's like they're not making any new games at the moment, or haven't got a new release coming out.
Mm-hmm. With the Telltale, the Game of Thrones Telltale, I wouldn't be surprised if with the announcement of Wolf Among Us Season 2, if they don't give you Season 1.
That nearer the time.
Yeah.
That's usually what they've done because they've given you a season.
They've given Season 2 of
Walking Dead as well. Yeah, that's when Season 3 was coming. I think. It's a very clever marketing process.
Yeah.
That being able to give away free games part of the thing.
Yeah.
Because people get in there, and I guarantee you there are people out there who pay the £50 for PlayStation Plus every year and only play the games that come on it.
Yeah.
You get their their one or two select games. You get their one or two select games that they really, really want every year, and then those steady influx of games just tides them over every month.
Yeah. I mean, you get some cool indie games from there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. It's got to the point where you literally get so much we physically can't. I can't play everything that they give to us. I've got such a backlog of all the stuff on there, including all the games that I've physically got myself. I can't get it all.
Yeah.
I can't do it all. But it's really cool. It's really,
it is
really
good. Cool. Sometimes you get a month where it's just like, not much I'm interested in.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
other months.
They can't appease everybody at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So obviously people are going to have different likes and dislikes.
But like getting Life is Strange as well and
that's really cool,
like,
man.
Lately, they've been...
Yeah. They've been
pretty
actual games.
Games instead of like little indie games that you never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
So,
cool.
Which is nothing against indies. I'm happy to play an indie and give it a go, but getting AAA games.
Exactly. You can't deny the name. You can't deny the wow factors. Like I've got this proper full release game for free, and that really helps to sell the platform.
But it's gotten better over the last few months, the service, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a lot of discounts and stuff for PlayStation.
There's loads. They always have a sale on, and they always actually have a couple of decent things on there as well.
Yeah.
You don't. A lot of times you don't need PlayStation Plus, but you get an additional discount on top of the already discounted one.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's really cool how to do it. Like when the Steam sales came on, they had their own separate PlayStation sale, and it's the cheapest I've ever seen some of those games.
Yeah, some of them were cheaper than the ones on the Steam sale.
It's
One's
madness,
like, okay.
madness, and that never happens on consoles.
Yeah.
On consoles on a digital platform, but that never happens.
At the end of the day, they can afford to because the amount of PlayStations that are out there.
Yeah.
If people buy this stuff on sale, they're going to make.
They've got the weight to throw around.
Shitload of money.
They've got the weight to throw around. No, it's really cool though. I'm looking forward to it.
I would have rather them announced what they're giving, if they are giving us something, which doesn't mean they are, but if they are, I would have rather them announce it first.
But you know what? They don't have to because
everyone's got it anyway.
If you've got a PlayStation and you're paying for Plus and you're playing games with it, they could turn around and go, okay, well it's £60 now, and if you want to play your PlayStation, you're gonna pay it. Right. You are gonna pay it. It doesn't matter. Mm. They know that people.
You got choice.
Exactly. 100%.
It just gets under people's skin, doesn't it? That's the thing. Like without an explanation as to why, people just feel like they're paying for the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's why people get annoyed about it.
100%.
I feel like I feel there are changes coming.
They should have announced something. If they are going to make changes, they should have announced something beforehand just to tide that whole that process, because they must have knew people were going to throw hate at this.
Yeah.
They must have knew. Well, the moment you got the email, you sent it to me, and
I was so pissed off. I was like, "What?
What the hell?
Why?"
And that's going to be across the board basically. And a lot of people aren't even going to see this. To be fair, unless you're like properly into your gaming, a lot of people want to see it. So when parents come around to it, like Christmas time, because obviously they bought a PlayStation with Plus at Christmas time, they'll be like, "Why is it suddenly more expensive than it was the first time?" Right? Yeah. And then the guarantee is going to be a secondary appeal. Yeah. All the people that are really in that sector.
I mean, like looking at like Reddit and stuff like that, and people are just literally buying loads of those little like download codes now just to get it.
Can you stack them? We can just stack them.
I think you can. I don't think they go out of date. And if they do go out of date, it's like,
can't you just redeem all 5 of them? I want to have like 5 years left.
I don't know.
Oh,
if you can, I'm going to do that.
I was considering doing that. I'll just buy all the rest of PlayStation Plus set that we're ever going to need, and then
lifetime
that you're ever going to need. You're going to buy it forever.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, some making it rain going on over here.
Throwing out on money, don't they?
Oh gosh.
Well, we'll see.
I think you can stack them because before, to stop the thing where it automatically does it, I always put it on beforehand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Before the date actually goes,
of course,
and then they couldn't take it out automatically. So. Yeah, you should be able to, because I've put it on a few days before.
I've been personally victimised by this.
Yeah, she's been burned by that the other day. You can turn it off.
Funds added to your wallet. I'm like, oh, bang on, great. And then I had another email like, thank you for your subscription to PlayStation Plus. But I buy it from CD Keys where it's cheaper. Like PlayStation.
You can turn that off, and I have, but it keeps coming back on. I think it's every time I update the PlayStation, it's like,
every time,
there you go.
100%
every time you renew your own subscription, it gives the option, and if you're not paying attention, and you just press next, it just does it. You got every time you got manually unselect it.
I went in and I'm 100% sure I unselected it, unless it's because it's the Pro. Maybe
maybe you didn't select it on the old one, but not this one.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Oh wow.
Could be anyone.
Could be worse. It could
got
be
these
£50.
I'm going to check mine now. I'm going to check mine. After this podcast, I'm turning it off.
You've got these little loopholes everywhere, I'm sure. And you always agree to them in the terms of service. That's what it is.
The thing is, most people, I'd say, literally most people would probably just leave it on. Because they just let it go, and that's something they just pay every year, and they don't really care. It's like Netflix.
It's like Amazon Prime or something.
Yeah.
It just comes out every year. And then once you got it, you don't worry about it for another year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So we'll leave that PlayStation Plus stuff there now.
If you like that video and want to see more like it, then click this playlist button here. If you happen to want to subscribe to us and check out all our content, then click this amazing, sexy button right here. Look how enticing it is. You know you want to click it. And if you're already subscribed to us, well then you are already an awesome human being.